What was that? What the hell was that? It went by like we were standing still. Blue leader to group. Get off the air. Going by at 2 o'clock. What the hell is it?
Enter the cockpit and experience the awe-inspiring legacy of the Messerschmitt Me-262, a true pioneer of aviation technology. Born amidst the chaos of World War II, this formidable fighter jet represented a quantum leap forward in aerial warfare. Its groundbreaking design, featuring twin-jet engines and advanced aerodynamics, shattered the conventional limitations of propeller-driven aircraft. With a top speed exceeding 500 miles per hour, the Me-262 left Allied pilots in disbelief as it streaked across the sky with unmatched velocity. But beyond its sheer speed, the Me-262 was a master of the dogfight, boasting a lethal armament that made it a formidable adversary in aerial combat. Despite its late entry into the war, the Me-262's impact was undeniable, shaping the future of aviation and inspiring generations of engineers and aviators. Join us as we delve deep into the history and innovation behind this iconic aircraft, a symbol of both technological prowess and the tumultuous era in which it soared.
First operational jet fighter in the world.
Did this beat the Meteor?
Yeah, in terms of actually entering operational service.
Yeah.
Getting into combat. Yeah, it was just ahead. Yeah, very advanced design, but not without its problems. One of the main things with this was late stages of the Second World War.
Yeah.
A lot of the additives you need to make good steel,
Yeah.
the Germans were out of.
Right.
Materials they couldn't get access to because of various blockades. Meant the steel was very poor quality. When you've got a jet engine running at loads of
You
RPM,
need the best steel.
yeah, very high temperatures. Their service life was so short. Sometimes just 6 hours or so.
Wow.
That kind
That
of
short?
general order of magnitude.
Couple of flights.
Yeah, and then it's gone. But how do you cope with that? Well, let's make an engine that's truly modular. So you can see how it's all in the nacelle.
And it looks very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a single nacelle under the wing.
So does this just drop off?
Drop off,
And they can just put a new one on. So they'd have guys working on new engines, ready to replace that. Boom, straight on.
Yeah. And obviously that's now the standard for the airline industry.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was really the necessity of having such a poor engine that drove them to those lengths.
Well, they've just managed to get one. It's a different engine now, but I think someone is flying one of these right now.
Yeah.
I think they've remanufactured the engines on them.
Hopefully with better steel.
With better steel, I think.
Yeah.
But such a cool aircraft. This is.
And it's almost shark-like the way
It does
got
look
this
like a
really
shark.
streamlined
Yeah.
fuselage.
Yeah.
And the swept-back wings as well, like pretty radical.
Always got me, and I never ever thought I'd get inside this. But today was almost like a dream come true. When I'm sat in that cockpit, I just imagined what it would be like being that Spitfire pilot and being that 262 pilot and flying in like 100 mile an hour faster than anything else that's out there. And imagine how they felt seeing that for the first time. It's like a rocket, really, isn't it, in comparison to what was out there?
Yeah, and just in terms of its armament as well. I mean, you look at those gun ports there. I mean, they're absolutely massive. 4 30mm cannon.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really powerful territory.
Did they get many kills? Do we know what they scored in the war?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I think they could climb very high and come down. And
the issue was they had that performance to run circles really around Mustangs, Spitfires. But there was a lot of interference from high levels of German command. I think even from Hitler himself, who for some reason was like, well, let's use it as a bomber. Let's fit it with bombs.
I remember hearing that, and that was the biggest mistake that they made. Was using it as
it's not what it's meant for, really.
No. Let's do it. Let's go in. Yeah.
All right, you step over the slot.
So there we go. Oh, right. These are really roomy, aren't they? And then just leg over and in.
That's what she said. Michael.
Oh, we've got a step.
There's a step
Right,
there.
step
Off
there.
you go with your left. If I were you, I'd go
Go left and then right down.
And then
Yeah.
step on the seat.
Okay.
And watch when you come up, you don't kick
Yeah.
the back of the canopy. Don't grab hold of the canopy.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you can grab hold of that.
Okay, so I can use the step
Still
with my left foot.
Left foot in,
There we go.
up, over, step down onto there. It's not a real dashboard, a control panel. It was devoid of instruments sometime before we had it.
That's it.
It's all files devoid. That's where the gun sight
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
We've actually got a 3/4 built replica of that that's beautiful. But that's been put on hold for the time being.
And these chips, would they have been from when it was flying?
Could have been bricks, could be anything. We have no idea.
You don't know.
It is an armoured screen, you can see it's
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
original.
that you can listen to that. They can't even hear it. It's thick, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's original, so we wouldn't even bother. We wouldn't change
Just
it.
leave it.
No. So most of it's in there in terms of instruments, but it is a replica. It's a very good replica. It's very good for a fighter.
So there's no trigger. It's just the button there. That's
That's your cannon.
That's the cannon.
Yep.
Oh, this is so cool. So that's why we can come in this, because there's no radiation in here. So yeah, it's quite roomy, really. If you compare this to like a Meteor.
The German cockpits later on got very, very good. The 190 were over there, all electric cockpit. It's got a lot of things missing.
There's not much arm room.
No, but that's a lot more roomy, but it's all electric. And it's designed really for a pilot. It is a beautiful, the Focke-Wulf is without doubt a brilliant aeroplane. But it's a pan seat, so it had a parachute under. You know, you sat on your parachute.
Yeah.
Which is why I got the cushion in.
Yeah, yeah. So you'd have had a cutout here.
Otherwise your head would have been down here.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have got you in.
Yeah, this is really cool.
So, interesting thing, the view's great. I mean, gun sight wise, it's brilliant because you just point the aeroplane at what you're shooting at. It ain't like anything that's got guns in the wing, because you've got no divergence, you know, no deflection. It's a straight on shot all the time. There's a few panels and switches and things missing, but, you know, we're lucky to have what we have.
Yeah, it's good. So all these, they're just paper, aren't they? You can see it.
Yeah.
Just been
It's usually, that's all your flight controls and usually on the right
all your T's and P's on this side. Yeah, it's wicked. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.